to get it all the way straight is a good idea. It really helps that leg get really straight. So along with those exercises, tightening that thigh muscle up, pushing it down, hold it for 3 seconds, perfect, relax. And you're gonna do that 10 at a time, 10 repetitions, 3 times a day. Same position, but we're gonna move exercises. So this arrow on the top of your thigh was the first focus. Now the arrow's moved to your bottom. Can you tighten your booty?
Squeeze.
There you go, and relax. Perfect, I can tell, up and down. Yeah. So same thing, because that really helps make everything nice and straight so you can stand up nice and tall. 10 repetitions, 3 times a day. Okay, a little harder. Now I'm gonna take this out. Thank you. You're gonna try to bend your knee towards you. Oops, we'll try not to get stuck on the, yep. And you, listen, if it gets hard, you can reach out and grab your thigh. You can help it. You can help it as much as you want with your hands. That's not cheating. That's helping your knee bend. Okay? And then push it back out straight. People always, and then you can straighten it.
Straighten it out.
And I will, people say, well, how far should I bend it? And I said, well, therapy will always tell you more. But look at today, we're taking it a little easy. They just cut it open a few hours ago. But the idea tomorrow, it's sewn together, it's secure under there. You can bend that thing up and down. A lot of people will say, will I damage it if I bend it? The answer is no. You can bend it all the way. You can straighten it all the way. You can jump up and down with all your weight on it today. Not
We
that
don't
you want
want
to.
that.
You wouldn't want to, but it will hold. It's not going to damage it.
Right.
It's okay. Because people tomorrow they say, no, it's painful. I must be damaging something. I'm like, no, that's just the pain. That's not damaging it. That's just That looks really beautiful. Yeah. So look, you're sitting up. My picture might look like it's lying down. Oh my gosh, I'm not spit at you. So sorry. This you can lay down or sit up. That is up to you. And you are definitely allowed to help it with your hand. Okay, I told you not to put any blankets or pillows underneath your knee. There's one exercise that requires it. Old towel, something very firm. Beach towel.
Okay.
Or a very dense, like blanket or something. You're just gonna place it under your knee. You're gonna relax the knee on top, and you're gonna try to lift the foot up. Yeah, straighten your knee out. Yep, and then put it down. That's the whole exercise. Lift it up, put it down. As far as your roll, I don't care if it's this big or this big. It doesn't really matter. It just matters that your knee goes from a little bit of a bent position to all the way straight.
Got it.
That's the focus, just like that. Perfect, very good. Okay, if you turn the page on your exercise handout there, the second page all the way at the top, you've already done this exercise, you just don't know it. So if you lift your whole leg up straight, so I can take this out, that's the entire exercise. And then put it back down straight.
Okay.
Yep. So you straighten it out, straight as a board, straight first. Then lift it up, then put it down. Keep it straight, don't let it bend. There you go. That will be the hard part, is not to let it
Like
sag in
planking.
the air.
Like planking it.
If
Yeah.
you point your heel down, like push your heel down, it keeps it straighter.
There you go.
Keep
Like
your
a
heel
flex.
down. There you go.
But don't let it bend in the air. Keep it. Like have the back of your knee be the first thing to touch down. Oh,
Harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if your foot
That's
touches
part of
first,
the
it tells me
exercise.
that your knee.
Yeah.
Again, we're very fussy, but it's important we focus on the muscles that we want to get nice and strong. And honestly, the only 3 things you're doing the first week or 2, number 1, pain needs to stay under control. At least try to manage it the best you can. Because if it's so painful, a lot of people won't do anything. So
Right.
pain and control is number 1. Number 2 is actually swelling control. So that's ice packs and elevation, walking around frequently. All of that to circulate that blood and keep the swelling as down as we can. The third thing is trying to just get early range of motion. This other type of strengthening stuff, we put it in there, but we'll get that long run. Okay? The next one is we're just going to put your feet on the floor, just like that seated. You don't need to move, but I'm just going to let your feet bend. Awesome. So look how beautifully bent it is already. You're sitting up in a chair. So 2 exercises with this. One, as you would expect, this first one, since you have a tennis shoe on, we're going to make your foot slippery for a minute. So, and again, they just cut it open, so we're not going to emphasize this too much. But there's a tiny little arrow at the back of his heel that you would just slide this up under the chair. Yeah, our chair is going to stop you, but that's okay. Again,
But if his bottom was scoot forward,
you don't- and
it's basically like
underneath
this.
that, yes.
Like this, Joe.
And again, you don't need to do it today. You already, like this, I know you're not feeling it, so that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, but tomorrow, that's good advice. You go as far as it'll allow you to go. If you're on a surface like this, you can put like a light towel under there, something that
So it
slides
slides.
gently. Make it slide. Just obviously don't stand up. It's slippery foot. If you're on carpet, a plastic shopping bag usually works under your foot, works well. Okay, the other half of that is trying to straighten it out to get it straight. Yeah, can you straighten your knee all the way out? Yes, sir, you can. That's beautiful. And then back just down to the surface.
Down.
Excellent control. 5'10"-ish. Oh, did you already adjust it? I was like, you're so great. I didn't even tell you. I'm like, how'd you know that already? Okay, so that's this photo right here where you see it straightened out, right? Okay. So, like I told you, that rolled towel underneath your heel, that's just that resting position to just let it, nothing underneath, just allow it to straighten down.
And how long at a time for resting?
10 minutes?
About 10 minutes.
6 times a
and
day.
then- Gotcha.
Everything's
It's
written
on.
down.
Perfect.
Thank you for the good questions.
Yeah.
No, that, perfect. why we do this. And again,
Well, I just wanted to know that way, if you're resting on the couch or relaxing,
Yeah.
you don't have to have it in that position.
okay, turn to the last page. This last page here, this is all our reminders.
Okay.
How important it is to use ice. Ice is the first thing. Ice packs, I don't care if they're ice packs like what we had, you can take these home, or you're like your ice gel packs that you're using in the freezer. Just make sure they're not directly against your skin.
Right.
But it's usually 20 minutes on, 2 hours off. 20 minutes on,
Okay.
during the daytime.
Yeah.
At nighttime, just go down. First thing is, I say that, but this is a few times a day, usually like lunchtime or after lunch, supper time, close to bedtime, to actually raise your legs above your heart. That's actually laying down. That's the one time I let you pile pillows and blankets all up underneath your leg to get it above your heart, hopefully in a straight position, but above your heart, 20, 30 minutes. That's a good time, like, just let all that swelling drain out of that leg. That's why if you're sitting, like, with your feet on the ground like this, for short periods of time, meaning if you sit on the toilet, your feet are usually on the floor, that's okay. If you want to eat dinner at the table, or a meal at the table, you can have your feet on the floor 20, 30 minutes. But the rest of the time, we want your feet up off the floor, elevated. Yeah, it doesn't have to be way above your heart, but just most of the time off the floor. Just to, if you sit like too long like this, the swelling that we expect that's going to happen in your knee, we don't want it to fall down your leg to your ankle or foot. Then it gets harder to get it out.
And that's for 72 hours? Or how long?
No, that'll be for the first 2 weeks,
gotcha.
at least.
Okay.
80% of the swelling will go away in the first 2 weeks.
Got
And
it.
you'll have that residual that you'll walk and it'll come, and they'll put ice on it and it'll go away. Then you'll do something else and it'll come a little bit, and then you'll put ice on
Yeah.
it
Okay.
for the next few months. All right, activities. It's important during the day, every 2 hours, to get up and move around. Short distance, walk to the bathroom, walk to the kitchen, walk down the hall. 5 minutes up on your feet, move around with your walker. Like, don't have to go fast or whatever. Just at this point, we say don't go outside. You can go outside if it's a beautiful day. Yes, you can go outside, but no walking around the block for exercise. We're not going to the
hear
golf
that,
course.
Dad?
We're not going to the golf course. We're not going out and about. We are just walking around for circulation and to get it moving a little bit. That's what we're doing it for. After 10 days or something, then you're like, well, I'm already going to therapy. Yes, then they can tell you when you can start riding a bike and walking more and all that. But the first 10 days, week or so, just listen to your body. It's going to hurt, but you got to put ice on it. You got to move a little
Right.
bit. Okay?
All right.
Last thing is just an ACE wrap, which your doctor doesn't use. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't apply to you. So this is your homework. Like I said, this is what's going to tell you what to do until you get to outpatient, and then they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
It'll look like 90% of this, but
Yeah.
we just let them be in charge at that point. We'll give this all, we're going to make a little folder for you with all your instructions. Put this in it. Okay, now's the fun time. We're going to go for a walk.
I like that.
Hold on.
He really will.
Are
Try to
you
just
an active
go.
guy?
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, you
What made
won't
you
know.
get your knee done?
The pain.
Pain? Was it stopping you from doing things you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Not stopping him. He was working through the pain. He's
Were
self-employed
you-
and
were you
he's
using-
just.
Were you using a cane or anything to help you walk?
No.
You were just limping along?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, when you, stubborn, sometimes that gets them going, to make them better. Scoot, as long as you listen for a little while. Scoot
Right.
forward, always, perfect. Left hand up here, right hand's gonna stay on the surface, a
Oh, yeah,
good,
to
a good
support,
solid
to
surface,
support.
yep. It's just support. Up, all, be nice and tall. So each, first I'm gonna ask you, how's your head? You dizzy?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, if you become dizzy or hot or not good, please tell us.
Yes.
Don't keep that to yourself.
Definitely not.
Not today.
No.
Okay, so right here, before you go anywhere, can you step in place just here? I want to make sure that thing, yeah, so each time you get up, straighten it out. Yeah, straighten it out.
Don't keep
before
it bent.
Yeah,
There you
straighten
go.
it. Now,
There
yeah,
you
now pick
go.
up the other foot. There you go. Do it again.
Yes.
Straighten
it out.
it.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
used to this kind of.
Was
I know.
it bent before?
He kept it bent.
Because it
and
was
the
because every time you straighten it, it was pain.
pain.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that sharp pain that you were experiencing, that arthritic, all that is gone.
Gone.
That's now a metal joint. It's a titanium steel joint now.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have
But
to
you'll
get
have to
used to-
retrain your
Yeah.
brain. And the reason I want you to do that,
Lock.
because I don't want it to be bent, because then it might collapse. I want it to be nice and straight. So each time you stand up, you might have to do a few of these just to tell
Yeah.
your brain that you got a new knee.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's going to be like walking very close, chaperoning to get to the restroom and such. You look pretty
Straight.
solid. Yeah. You're going to have to learn to
I'm gonna
trust
watch.
that thing again. Yeah. So we're going to
Yeah, I
walk.
was so used to bending.
Yeah.
you go.
How long's it been bad?
Oof,
Many years.
long time.
We've tried very
Oh.
hard to have him have surgery, but
I get it.
you know.
I-
There you go, Dad.
There. Good. We're going to go for a little walk, okay? So listen, you probably haven't used a walker. So, and this is kind of a big sturdy walker. So you're going to push the walker out in front of you to create a space to step into. Then that left foot's going to go first about halfway in. And then you're just going to straighten it out and then take a step with your right.
Oh, I don't.
You don't have to
He's
you don't have to
bending.
rush. You can just
I'm not
walk.
gonna bend.
That's okay. That's what we're doing this for. We're just going to
Okay.
kind of get used to it.
He's definitely got to get used to that, straightening it out.
Good. We're going to slowly make our way to our left. There you go. Straighten it out. There you go. I would tell you to walk normal, but I'm going to tell you to make sure you straighten your knee out. Normal.
I know. What his normal is not
It's not
normal.
normal. How's your right knee? Is it healthy?
He was-
This one.